Hi there. Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about why divorce isn't bad. Divorce it's an emergency escape hatch from marriage. Most ecclesiastical people who perform marriages, they want to know about the two people that are deciding to get married because they want to make sure that this is a good fit. If you put two things together that don't go well together in the long run, you're going to have a lot of pain and suffering. So it's important to think about marriage in that regard. And what divorce is designed to do, it's designed to let a person escape from something that turns out to be terrible. I know of a man who has been having a challenge with anger issues. He's working on it, but it doesn't seem like he's getting a lot of traction. And he had a blow up recently, and his wife said, if this happens again, I'm going to divorce you. So that's what divorce is designed to do. It's designed to let people get out of a marriage. But the problem today is that divorce is greatly overused by most people. And the main people that file divorce are women. And if you're going to file a divorce and go and live alone and maybe focus your energy on God and say, I'm not into like the romantic love relationship stuff anymore. I'm just going to focus my life on God. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all, especially if you're really unhappy in the marriage. But what I don't like is I don't like mainly women using divorce because, I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. And I love my husband. He does all these great things, but it's just not enough, right? And she uses the divorce to go and find some other guy, or she thinks she's going to find some other guy. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. No, that is not what divorce is for. That is basically just an adultery game. And if you haven't read the Bible, specifically the King James Version or the Geneva Bible, they are very specific. Jesus was very specific that, a man that leaves his wife and goes and marries another woman, he's committing adultery with her in his heart. Same thing for women. If a woman goes to another man while her husband's still alive and marries that man, both he and she are committing adultery. And that's not something a lot of people today like to hear. We have this false flag feminism culture that says, oh, women can do no wrong, women are great, women are great. I think women are good in specific places. I don't think we need a world that's run by women. That doesn't work. In a marriage, when a man gives his power over to a woman, that marriage is going to end in the long run. It's not gonna be sustainable. The man has to take control of the relationship. He has to be the navigating ship captain, navigating the marriage in a specific direction. So that's really a key vital thing. When he relies too much on the woman or puts too much pressure on her or expects her to do things that he should be doing, that's a recipe for a disaster. Like an example, I remember a long time ago, I put up a wood stove for sale. I'd bought one, I thought I was going to use it and decided to get rid of it. And I put it up for sale, and some guy sent his wife to pick it up. He says, oh, she's been doing, she's been doing powerlifting and stuff. She can pick it up. I was surprised. She wasn't really that strong. And I just thought, why would you send your wife to do something like that? That's your job to do something like that. So, never expect a woman to do a man's job, ever. and never expect a man to do a woman's job. Can men get pregnant? No. Can men give birth to children? No. Are men particularly great at nurturing? No. I mean, they can. And you know, there are parts of the world and life in general that men and women can both do equally well. But there are parts of the world that's specifically men, specifically women. So hold that in your heart. So this is why divorce isn't bad, but the problem is divorce is overused today in the Western world. So let's not do that. Let's have good marriages. If you're single and you want to get married one day, please check out my website, beyond-dating.com. There's the link below. Get a free copy of my book, The Sex Education You Never Received. That book will show you how to find a good and suitable wife or husband, respectively, for you long term and help you raise a strong and healthy family. Actually, if you visit my website, I've got a lot of other books that will help you along with that as well. So definitely check it out. So as always, the light in me honors the light in you. Peace.